Welcome back to another edition of Wrestling with Watts. I'm your host, Watts. To be honest, I'ma just jump straight into it, but I'm on camera and I'm right in front of my window. So truth be told, if you hear cars passing by, if you hear dogs barking, if you hear the train or something like that, just understand I live in New York City. That's just how things are. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I want to touch on pause. I want to kind of really do a little small deep dive or a quick recap of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. And to be completely honest, I'm not really happy about how they handled that because, truth be told, let's be honest here. The only reason why they threw this match together as quickly as they did is because of Twitter and the questions that's been asked to Triple H in regard to black representation and stuff like that and his response to it. Personally, if that wouldn't have happened, I don't think that we would have gotten this match. But at least try to act like it wasn't just something that was patchwork. It was just thrown together, because the match was about to take place and then Kevin Owens came out and he had the hoodie on and he was trying to explain why he was justified with his heel turn, which I actually have a video out right now about 5 heel turns that were justified, and Kevin Owens definitely made the list. If you have not seen that yet, definitely go look at that. Anyway, the match itself was about 3 minutes. The entrances was cool. I was just happy to see Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend get an opportunity because Lash Legend is one of those athletes in WWE that I feel like should have gotten the NXT championship or at some point probably get the North American Women's Championship. I feel like she's the first person and the only ideal person that should probably beat Kaylani Jordan for that championship, if we're being honest. She should beat Kaylani Jordan, and then So Ruka somewhere down the line should get the championship. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to get off right now is the fact that I'm really not a fan of the 3 minute matches because it just feels thrown together. What should have happened is it should have been a build up. It should have been a build up. Like, as soon as they announced that the match was about to happen, it should have either happened on NXT or a PLE. It should have been like a 3 week build up. Like, we can do it at Crown Jewel, to be honest. It'll be a nice rub for Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend to see how it feels to really not only run with vets, but also see how it feels to go and do a main roster pay-per-view. I didn't expect them to win the match, but I wanted to see what they could do. You know what I'm saying? I was excited about this. I'm still excited because I feel like they'll get their opportunity again sometime down the line. But the way it was mishandled, I just wasn't really feeling it because it just kind of felt like a, here, damn, take this situation, instead of it being a situation of, all right, well, they deserve this match. Let's let them get at least 10 minutes to show what they can do. Like, all 4 women, really and truly, because we know that Bianca Belair, she's the anomaly. She's the megastar. She's everything that she should have been. But sometimes I feel like she isn't treated as such. I feel like no matter what, she always takes a backseat to a Rhea Ripley. And I'm not really happy about that because I feel like they're equally as talented, if not her being a little more talented. Because if we're being honest here, it took Rhea Ripley a couple of chances in it and a couple slip ups to really, you know what I'm saying, find her footing. Shout out to Black Couch Booking. He touched on this previously, and he said a while back that, she got over because of the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day kind of elevated her, for lack of a better term. Bianca didn't really have that type of opportunity to showcase herself because she didn't even win the NXT championship. She was that good that they just moved her up. But at the end of the day, I feel like if Bianca didn't hit the nail on the head that very first time and got over on her own, she would have been lost in the shuffle like a Naomi or like a Piper Nevin or something like that, unfortunately. My point is, the match didn't have any build up. The build up was not great at all. Like you just going, oh, I challenge you to a match. Cool, alright, whatever. SmackDown, whatever. I'm thinking it should have been at least a rivalry. You know, the same way they gave Alba Fire and I forgot the other girl's name, but the same way they gave them that mini feud and whatnot, and then they had Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark in the fray. That's how it should be. I feel like this right here is exactly why Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné and Naomi walked out the first time, because there's still a lot of things and a lot of kinks that needs to be worked out in the women's tag team division. And real spill, I'm all for growth. I'm all for trial and error. I remember Triple H saying in the past, like, and this was like, because I went to one of the shows in the Barclays Center like a year ago or something like that, and Triple H, he kind of said something true. He was like, yo, this booking stuff isn't easy. And I'm not saying it is, but when it comes to the women's division, there's a way that it should be done. I mean, SmackDown is definitely going to 3 hours pretty soon, so it's going to be a lot better, and that you'll have a lot more leeway to make moves and do things. But I don't think that this first time being on the main roster and going and doing a main roster match for Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson should have went this way, because this was an introduction to them for a lot of people that are casual fans that probably only do Raw and SmackDown, you know, or somebody who is kind of removed from the product and they are just now getting reacclimated. It should have been an opportunity for them to showcase themselves a little more. Now, don't get me wrong, they did a lot of stuff for the 3 minutes that they got, but I feel like with the distractions involved and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven being involved, it kind of took the focus off of that, and it just felt like a regular title defense. You know, it just felt like, all right, here, let's give them 4 black women in a match on SmackDown just so that we could shut them up. When in reality, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. If you want people to care about these women, and like Triple H said, he's like, oh, I go for the best of talent. Which is not really true, because Nia Jax and Bayley, alright, look, I'm not even going to get into it. All I'm going, because I like Bayley. I like Bayley and I like Nia Jax. You know what I'm saying? But real spill, that match wasn't a pay-per-view worthy match. To be honest, it should have been Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair defending their championships against somebody. If you talking about, oh, I go for the talent, you got to show me that you're this good or whatever, I get that. But give them a chance to let the fans care about them. How the hell is the fans going to care about a Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson if they're not showcased as such? How the hell does that happen? Tell me. They doing a good job with Mia Yim, because I feel like at one point she was just there, but they're kind of like raising her, you know what I'm saying, her stock a little bit by giving her the opportunity to actually connect with the fans, which I like. But at the same time, you gotta do that with not all, everybody can't go. Some people are gonna be enhancement talent. I understand that. But a Jakara Jackson, a Lash Legend, they have star power. You know what I'm saying? Jade Cargill, she's still learning. You know what I'm saying? She's still getting, you know what I'm saying? Because with AEW, they definitely treated her like a star. But at the same time, she wanted to elevate past the TBS championship, and that was looking grim. They was always going to put a Britt Baker in front of a Jade Cargill just because. So I understand the switch. I understand why she came to WWE. All I'm saying is give these girls an opportunity to showcase themselves. They're making Bianca Belair feel like an afterthought. She's in the tag team division, and she was just the longest reigning women's champion in the last X amount of years. Actually, no. I think she's the longest reigning one. So my main thing is somebody that's larger than life like Bianca Belair, a role model, the real role model, a woman who marketed herself accordingly, goes to the tag team division. The tag team division should be a focal point. Why the hell are we barely seeing Bianca Belair on TV? But I don't know. I feel like Triple H baited. I feel like creative baited, and I feel like they need to get their shit together in that regard. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. This was more of a rant than a discussion, but talk to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. If this was the first and last time you're listening to this, that's cool too. I appreciate it nonetheless. But talk to me. Like I said, I'm very personable. If you need to talk, about wrestling or whatever, my Instagram is cwattsnyc. My Twitter, cwattsnyc. Let's talk. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.